The Kip Keino Classic is a very important event. This is the 6th edition of this international Continental tour called, and it has been going on very well until now, when we realized that we were not able to use Nyayo National Stadium because of the renovation that are going on now. The renovation is basically about Chan football, which is going to be here in August and September. Therefore, it was almost impossible now to conclude replacing the tartan, which was already worn out, and we had to put a new one. When the contractor started putting the tartan, it started raining for 3 days, and therefore the time frame which was remaining was not enough. So we opted for Ulinzi, and it has not been very easy. In fact, now we are continuing to make sure that Ulinzi is ready for the event on the 31st. I am sure and confident that it's going to be okay, as per the continuation of the programs and the replacement of Tatan there, which was also worn out. It's going to be well. Kenya is a unique country. It is actually one of the best country as far as athletics is concerned. Most of our top runners originate from Kenya. We have the marathoners, we have the best sprinters, middle distance, and we have done so well in other major competitions. And that's why most countries, especially athletes, always wanted to come to Kenya. That's one. They want to see how our athletes train. Secondly, we have a unique characteristics that we have in Nairobi here. It's high altitude, and then sprinters do well when it comes to high altitude. They do very well, and also the Philippines. On top of that, we have our national park here, the only one unique one in the world. That is Nairobi National Park, and most of them, when they come, especially the top athletes that have been here before, they always prefer to visit. And then, of course, the culture, the character of our people, and the name itself that the world knows. Athletics Kenya started grassroots development about 5-6 years ago when we hosted the World Under 17, Under 18 in 2017. We had also World Under 20 in 2021 in Nairobi here. And the importance of the kids athletics is that we need to nurture these young athletes when they are very young at the grassroots level. We had partnership with the Ministry of Education and also other institutions to work together to ensure that we nurture talent. This year, in fact, it's just a month ago, we had the kids athletics relay, which was done worldwide, and we had a competition that eventually for the whole month, where different participants, especially the schools, primary schools, secondary schools, took part. And when the final event concluded on the 7th of May, we were number one. We beat everybody. We beat the USA, we beat Norway, we beat Uganda, who were ahead of us, and we came on top because of the activities that we had. So the importance of including kids athletics in this year's Kip Keino is to tell the Kenyans that this is where the future champions come. We have to nurture talent from the grassroots. We want to involve the communities. We want to involve the schools, primary and secondary schools, and of course the parents and also the coaches and everybody who is athletes about personnel that work together. That is why we are going to have that to show the world where we have come from, where we are heading, and then the planning now for championships that are coming in the future. We have next year Commonwealth Games, and thereafter that World Championship, and then the Olympics in LA 2028, and beyond that 2032. So those are the programs that we look ahead more than 15 years down the line, so that it's a continuous process where the best athletes continue churning out, and then including now schools and universities, so that we have development of sports infrastructure, especially athletes, in all aspects of the life of Kenyans.
The future of Kenya.
That's the main purpose. We are working very closely with with the government, and we are really appreciative of what the government has done so far. They have come out and supported this initiative that we have. We are looking forward now to bidding for World Championship in 2029, and in the process, because of the Continental tour that we have now, we are already discussing with the board members of the Continental tour and also with the board members of the Diamond League so that they can see if we can include. We have a very big chance. There's a big window that will be coming out. Then we want to make sure that we capture that. To capture and to get that position, which is very rare sometimes, is to ensure that the organization structures that we have, the involvement of the government, the support from the public, indicates that now to the world that Kenya truly loves the sport, athletics in particular, as the president of World Athletics once said, that in Kenya, athletics is a religion. You know, when we started the camps around the country, we have about 55 now across the country, from all the way to Turkana, Nabu Primary School, we went to Karisa, we went to Kijiwatenga in Kwale, we have already gone to Putalangi, all the way to Mount Elgon, to Nyanza, Western, to cover every part of this country. What we found out was that with all these kids, they have challenges when it comes to the training shoes and the clothes that they are using in training. We are, at least Kenya was able to support a few of them. What we say now is that there's an opportunity that we have to tell the Kenyans, when you come and cheer, when you get excited about our athletes, when we talk about Kenya being number one, then how do we support these young kids, youngsters, that they can come up? Because they are running barefooted. So we said, okay, whatever kid fee that we are going to put, and whatever we raise, we are going to purchase equipment, shoes, tracksuit, for those athletes who are actually having major challenges, especially far-flung regions that we have camps, like in Turkana, like in Garissa, as I said, in Coast, and also Nyanza. So this is what we want to do, and we hope that the Kenyans will really believe in what we are doing, because we cannot just talk. We cannot always rely on government. We cannot always talk about AK because we are not able to pay, but we want to see what you as an individual can contribute. Whatever we raise, we will also publish and then ensure that it is used according to the request that we are making. So we are asking the Kenyans to come in large numbers. We want you to come and support these kids. They will be there, and you'll see them the way they are doing. In fact, now, the ones who we just came from the practicing now, you see the problems they're having. They don't have shoes. What do? How do we raise the level of support for our young people so that whatever we talk about, we know as a people we have contributed something in the development of our young people?